We have discussed multi-antenna transmission. Multi-antenna transmission. In that we have discussed OL mnemotechniques. So in that OL open loop transmit diversity we have discussed. Today we are going to study the open loop spatial multiplexing. Before going to open loop spatial multiplexing, can anyone tell what is spatial multiplexing? Anybody? Spatial multiplexing. We are already discussed this in the second module. So can anyone tell what is spatial multiplexing? So here spatial multiplexing is a multiplexing technique in which MIMO wireless communication, fiber optical communication and other communication techniques or technologies are used to transmit the independent channels separated in the space. So here the spatial multiplexing schemes transmits the different signals from each transmission antenna so that the rate is increased without any change in the frequency band or transmission power. So here the spatial multiplexing, the transceiver with two transmission antennas and two receiving antennas. So here the two independent data symbols are transmitted by each transmission antenna. So here the signals received by an antenna consists of the sum of the transmitted antenna. So here in the OL open loop spatial multiplexing, so this mode can be applied only in if the channel rank is greater than 1. So this can be applied only when the channel rank is greater than 1. So here the codebook based precoding is used. So here the for open loop spatial multiplexing, the precoding is defined by the matrix of y0 of I to yp minus 1 of I is equal to w of I di of u. So that into matrix of x0 of I to xv of 1 minus I. So we will use the whiteboard. So here for the open loop spatial multiplexing, the precoding is defined by that is a matrix of y0 of I to the yp minus 1 of I so which is equal to w of I d of I into u. into matrix of x0 of I2 xv minus 1 xv minus 1 of I. So where I is the index of modulation symbols in the each layer. So here the small I is the index of modulation symbols in the each layer. That is I is represented as that is I is equal to 0 to ms ap minus 1 and ms ap is equal to ms to layer. So here capital P and small v are the number of antenna ports and the layer respectively. So here this capital P and small v. Capital P and small v are the number of antenna ports and the layers respectively. So therefore the precoder of the OL spatial multiplexing consists of three different matrices which are described as follows. So it consists of three different matrices, that is the P cross V precoding matrix. So the P cross V precoding matrix W of I is selected from the same code book which is defined for the closed loop spatial multiplexing. So here for the two antenna ports it is always the same. So here for the two antenna ports it is always the same, that is W of I is equal to 1 by root 2 into matrix of 1 0 0 1. Here W of I is for the two port antennas it is always same as that is W of I is equal to 1 by root 2 into matrix of 1 0 0 1. So here that is the normalized identity matrix. So here for 4 antenna ports with V layers and V different precoding matrices are selected from the predefined code books. So these V precoding matrices are cyclically applied in turn on every V vector. So this is to provide the additional decorrelation between the spatial streams. So here in the particular the precoder is selected according to W of I is equal to Ck. So the precoder is selected accordingly to W of I is equal to Ck, where K is the precoder index matrix. So K is the precoder index matrix and it is denoted and it is given by, that is K is equal to mod of I by V into mod 4 plus 1 implies to 1 2 3 4. So here 1 belongs to 1 2 3 4. So and C1 and C1 C2 C3 and C4 denote the precoder matrices corresponding precoder indices, that is 12, 13, 14 and 15 respectively. So here capital C1, C2, C3 and C4 are the precoder matrices corresponding to the precoder indices, that is 12, 13, 14 and 15 respectively. So here the diagonal matrix V cross V matrix. So the diagonal V cross V matrix, that is D of I, is to support the layer large delay cycle delay diversity, that is CDD. So the large delay cyclic CDD, cyclic delay diversity. So here the CDD is originally used to provide the single rank transmit diversity of the OFDM based transmissions. So here this CDD is used to provide the single rank transmit diversity for the OFDM based transmissions. So here in the LTE, the large delay, that is CDD, is used with spatial multiplexing to induce the variations in the channel quality over the different subcarriers. So here the benefit of this CDD is to reduce by the antenna correlation, and then V cross V, that is V cross V matrix, V cross V matrix U, capital U, so which is fixed unitary DFT based precoding matrix, which is applied to avoid this problem. So here both D of I and U are given for the different values of V. So here the both D of I and U are given for the different values of V, this small v. So when applied together, that is Di of U, when we apply together, that is Di of U, effectively make sure that all the layers undergo the same channel quality, which reduces the scaling overhead as a single CQI, that is channel quality indicator, which needs to feedback and also provides the increased robustness against the imperfect link adaptation. So this is about the open loop spatial multiplexing. Everyone understood? So here next we have closed loop MIMO techniques. So here the closed loop MIMO transmission requires the explicit feedback from the user equipments, which are regarding the optimal precoding matrix or a vector. So here the user equipment, that is UE, determines this based on its current MIMO channel and sends the information to the E node B, which is by using the uplink control channel. So the user equipment determines this based on its current MIMO channel and sends the information to the E node B using the uplink control channel. So this is able to provide the additional performance gain and simplify the receiver structure. So here it is able to provide the additional performance gain and simplify the receiver structure. So here the precoder of closed loop MIMO modes is based on the predefined codebook, which is selected at the E node B with the help of feedback of RI and PMI from the user equipments. So the codebook based feedback ensures that the user equipments only needs to send the index of the precoder, and also referred to as the precoder matrix index, that is PMI, instead of sending the precoder itself. So here this reduces the feedback bandwidth significantly and has been shown to cause only the minor degradation in the performance due to the quantization of the precoder. So it reduces the feedback bandwidth and will cause the minor degradation in the performance. So in the MIMO techniques we have two conditions, that is rank indicator is greater than 1. It is spatial multiplexing greater than 1, and closed loop rank 1 precoding, that is RI is equal to 1. So first we will study the closed loop spatial multiplexing. So here for the closed loop spatial multiplexing, here each user feeds back the index of the precoder from a predefined codebook that achieves the best performance, and then the E node B can get the unitary precoding matrices from this codebook. So here the precoding of the closed loop spatial multiplexing is given as, that is a matrix of y naught of I to yp minus 1 of I is equal to w of I into matrix of x naught of I to xp minus 1 into I. So where the precoding matrix, that is w of I is size p cross v, and I is 0 comma 1 to ms ap minus 1. So here the precoding of the closed loop spatial multiplexing. First we will discuss Ri is greater than 1. So the precoding for the closed loop spatial multiplexing is defined by, that is a matrix of y naught of I to yp minus 1 of I, which is equal to w of w of I is equal to matrix of x naught of I to xv minus 1 of I. So where the precoding matrix w of I is size of precast small v P into small v, where I is equal to 0 to MSAP minus 1, where MSAP is equal to MS layer. So here for the two antenna ports, the precoding matrix, that is W of I, is selected from the subset thereof. So here the four antenna ports, the codebook of a householder generating function. So the four antenna ports, the codebook used for a householder generating function is denoted as, that is WN is equal to I minus, capital I minus 2N, 2UN I minus 2UN into UN of H divided by UN H into UN. So where the input vectors, where the input vectors UN, so N is equal to 0 to 15, so here the precoding matrix W will be selected with the given number of layers. So where the quality, that is where the quantity, that is W N of S, denotes the matrix defined by the columns given in the set of S from the Wn. So here we have one table. For the code book for the transmission on the antenna ports 0 and 1, we have one table for the antenna ports 0 and 1. So first we have code book index. Next here we have a number of layers V. Number of layers V. In that we have two layers, that is layer 1 and layer 2. So first we have the codebook index value as 0. So for the 0, so the number of layers V in the first layer we have 1 by square root of 2 to matrix of 1 and 1. So for the layer 2 we have 1 by root 2 into matrix of 1 0 0 1. Similarly, for the codebook index value 1, we have in the first layer we have 1 by root 2 matrix of 1 minus 1. Similarly, for the layer 2 we have 1 by root 2 into matrix of 1 1 1 and minus 1. So for the codebook index value 2, we have the number of layers in the first layer, that is 1 by root 2 matrix of 1 comma 1 and j. So in the layer 2 we have 1 by root 2 into matrix of 1 1 j and minus j. For the codebook index value 3, we have the layer value, this 1 by root 2 1 comma minus j. So for the layer 2, it will not applicable. So this is the codebook for the transmission of antenna ports 0 and 1. So next we have closed loop rank 1 precoding, that is Ri is equal to 1. So in the LT, the rank 1 precoding is treated as a special case of the closed loop spatial multiplexing. So here the pressure can be obtained in the same way as the closed loop spatial multiplexing by setting the number of layers to be, that is V is equal to 1. The number of layers, that is V is equal to 1. So here it is used to improve the cell coverage and as low overhead than the spatial multiplexing. So these are the two techniques, that is real spatial multiplexing and real rank 1 precoding. So next we have multi-user MIMO in the downlink. So here in the current specifications of the 3GPP release 8, so there is a limited support for the multiple user MIMO in the downlink channel. So here the precoding of the multiple user MIMO is the same as that of the rank 1 precoding. So that is the E node B transmits to two user equipment simultaneously with the rank 1 precoder for the each user equipment. So user equipment and non-inter-user interference cancellation is applied during the precoding process. So here the mutual interference can be suppressed during the scheduling process by selecting the user equipments with near orthogonal channel directions or with advanced interference cancellation at the user equipments. So here the scheduling algorithms and receiver structure, however, are not specified in the standard. So this kind of MIMO mode is able to provide the throughput gain when there is a transmit spatial correlation with a large number of user equipments. So while imperfect CSI only causes a constant SNR loss for the single user memo, so which affects the spatial multiplexing gain for the multiple user memo. So therefore, the more CSI feedback bits or advanced feedback schemes are required. So here with the simultaneous transmission to uplink user equipment, so the CQI calculation for the determining modulation and coding scheme is also difficult. So as the user equipment requires some knowledge about the pre-coding upload from the other user equipments. So here in addition the receiver structure has an impact on the CQI calculation. So here in the release 9 and behind the E node B, will be able to utilize the user equipment specific reference signals for the newly defined antenna ports, that is antenna port 7 and 8, which is to assist the multiple user memo transmission. So here the reference signals on these two ports are pre-coded with the pre-coding vectors for the two scheduled user equipments respectively. So here based on these reference signals, here each user equipment can explicitly measure the effective channel of the interfering stream and thus cancel it. So hence it is called as the dual layer beamforming. It is called as a dual layer beamforming. So this is about the multi-user memo in the downlink. So next we have downlink control channels. So that we will discuss in the next class. So I have posted the quiz questions. Please everyone go through that and take up the quiz. Those who are not submitted the feedback, today 3 o'clock is the last date. Please everyone submit before 3 p.m.